Welcome to the ProKitchen lighting tutorial. ProKitchen software offers a variety of different lighting fixtures and light sources that can easily be placed throughout your designs to illuminate your rooms realistically. In version 10.0.2, ProKitchen released 500 brand new lighting fixtures for designers to use that includes contemporary, traditional, rustic, and industrial style pendant lights and chandeliers, outdoor lighting fixtures, bathroom vanity lighting, indoor and outdoor fans, and much, much more. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate just how easy it is to place, edit, and adjust lights using this design here. Let's get started. All lights in ProKitchen can be accessed by opening the lighting catalog. Select the lighting tool represented by a sun symbol in your shortcut toolbar and use the Select and Place dialog box to add lights, or simply open the lighting catalog in your catalog panel and drag and drop to your design. In the lighting catalog, you'll notice all the types of lights ProKitchen has to offer. Light sources, to add certain light sources to your room that won't appear as an actual light bulb but will add accents like soft shadows and bright sunlight spots through windows. Cabinet lighting, that includes inside cabinet lights, under cabinet lights, toe kick lights, and above cabinet lighting. All of these can be used to automatically add molding lights and cabinet lights inside of cabinets using cabinet attributes. Recessed lighting to place on the ceiling, track lighting to place on the ceiling, and this folder includes several brand new fixtures. Ceiling fans with lights that include brand new indoor and outdoor fan styles. Chandeliers that include brand new traditional, modern and contemporary, rustic, island, drum, and crystal styles. Pendants that include brand new glass, modern and contemporary, rustic, industrial, and drum shade styles. Flush mounts and semi-flush mounts to place on the ceiling and include about 50 brand new fixtures. Lamps that include table and floor lamps with about 50 brand new models. Table lamps will automatically get placed at the height of your base cabinets with the countertops added, and floor lamps will be placed directly on the floor. Bathroom vanity lighting that includes brand new vanity light fixtures and bath scone lights. Both will get placed on the wall at the height of your wall items alignment set in your design settings. Wall lights to place on your walls that include brand new wall scones and wall lamps. Both will get placed at the height of your wall items alignment set in your design settings. And lastly, brand new outdoor lighting for outdoor areas that include outdoor wall lights, outdoor ceiling lights, and outdoor hanging lights and chandeliers. Now, to place lights throughout your design, simply select the folder of the type of light you wish to place, and the choices will appear in the panel below. Select a light from the bottom panel, and a preview image of it will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the dialog box. Once you have the light you want selected, click the Place button. Now, in your design, your cursor will turn into a plus sign, and you can then left-click once to place the light. Now move your cursor and the light will follow so you can position it exactly where you need it in your design, and then left-click again to lock it into position. The Lighting Select and Place dialog will reappear so you can add more lights. So I'll add the rest of my recessed down lights and then grab a pendant light to place over my island. Placing a light directly inside of a wall zone will rotate and position the light right up next to the wall but on the ceiling. To avoid this, place the light outside of the wall zone first and then drag it over into the area and then left click again to lock it into position. Or temporarily turn your wall zones off by clicking on the zone button in the lower right hand corner of your program and then place your lights. You can also utilize the G-Snap feature to easily position your lights according to the 12-inch square background grid. Notice the light will snap to each corner and line of the background grid with this tool turned on. Once you have your lights placed, you can use its right-click toolbox to move, rotate, position, or change its appearance. Simply right-click on the light, select its SKU, and its edit tools will appear in the submenu. I'll use the center tool to center my pendant light over the sink base cabinet in my island. When my cursor displays a plus sign, I can then left-click directly on the object I want to center my selected pendant light according to. And then voila, it's centered above the sink base cabinet. Next, I'll use the light's attributes to adjust its appearance and light watt intensity. Right-click on the light again, select its SKU, and click on Attributes from the bottom of the toolbox. Or simply double left-click on the light to launch its attributes. In the Light Attributes dialog box, you'll notice two tabs, General and Light. The General tab lets you view its information, change its plan notation, aka its display label, and change its dimensions. Changing the height of the light will adjust its cord length. Notice, as I adjust the height, the cord of the light in the preview image displays shorter or longer. You can use its width and depth to change its overall mass as needed. The Light tab lets you enable or disable the light, set its light direction, watt intensity, and illumination color. These settings can also be adjusted in the 3D HD viewer. If you set its light direction to be towards the floor or ceiling, you'll enable the angle slider at the bottom, which will let you set its light angle direction. Now, click OK to save the attribute changes. To add lights inside of cabinets, simply open the cabinet's attributes. Right-click on the cabinet you wish to add inside lights to, select its SKU, and then click on the attributes from its right-click toolbox. In the Cabinet Attributes dialog box, select the Lighting tab on the left. Open the Inside Cabinet Light folder and select the product you wish to add, and then click the right arrow. ProKitchen will automatically detect how many inside lights to apply based on the cabinet, and you can modify it by left-clicking on a light added. The light you've selected will outline in red on the preview image of the cabinet. To modify its position inside the cabinet, double-click in the distance from left, front, and height columns. This will let you type in the exact measurement you need it to be inside of the cabinet. You can use the Close and Open slider below the preview image to open the cabinet doors to see more clearly, and also the green rotate arrows to rotate the preview image left, right, up, or down. To delete a light added, select it and then click the left arrow. The double left arrow will remove all lights added at once. Then click OK to save the cabinet attributes and return to your design plan. You can quickly add any molding lights by setting them in your design settings, and then use the Add All Molding Lights tool found in the ribbon under the C-Tops and Moldings tab. Open your design settings by clicking on the gear icon found in your shortcut toolbar. In the Design Settings dialog box, select the Moldings tab, and then select the Molding Lighting sub-tab. Use the checkbox next to each option to enable it, and then select a product from the product drop-down list. The options shown are the under cabinet lights, above cabinet lights, and toe kick lights. Once you select a product, you can set the distance between those lights according to your design, and then set their watt intensity all at once. Click OK to save your design settings and return to your design plan. Now, click on the Add All tool in the Lighting section of the ribbon under the C-Tops and Moldings tab to add all of the molding lights you have just set in your design settings. Open your design in elevation view to see where your lights were added and make any changes necessary. If you wish to remove one molding light from a single cabinet, select the cabinet and then use the Remove One Molding Lighting tool found in the ribbon under the C-Tops and Moldings tab. This will remove just the molding lights applied to your selected cabinet and leave the others throughout your design. Now click the 3D icon in your shortcut toolbar to render your design in 3D HD to see your lights in action. Once it renders, click the Refine tool in the 3D Viewer's top toolbar to ensure all of your lights are turned on and that you are seeing their full illumination effect. To adjust the daylight and each individual light in your design, select the Lighting Settings icon in the top toolbar of the 3D HD Viewer. In the sidebar that appears, you'll see all of the lights you have added to this design and their settings. At the top, you'll notice Daylight and Disperse Light. Your daylight is the automatic sunlight that appears anytime you add a window to your design. Daylight takes high priority in illuminating your room, so if you're working with a design that has a lot of windows, you might not see the individual glow of each light fixture added. To modify that, adjust the daylight's brightness intensity by using the minimum and maximum slider. Once modified, your 3D image will briefly load and display your new lighting settings. The disperse light adjusts the brightness of how each light is dispersed throughout your design as if it would in real life. In other words, it displays the realistic color of your objects as the light hits it and reflects onto the other objects. If you turn this off, your 3D HD image will display harsh, dark shadows. Always leave this light on and simply adjust its watt intensity to create a daytime or evening effect. For all of your other applied lights, you can either turn them on or off, adjust their watt intensity, and its illumination color. After you make changes, the 3D image will briefly load again and then display your changes. If you wish to set all of your lights back to their default settings, click the vertical 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner of the lighting settings sidebar. The tool that appears is Set Default, and clicking this will return all of your lights back to their default settings. To close the lighting settings sidebar, simply click the lighting settings icon again. Now, in addition to the lighting settings, there is a brightness slider in the top toolbar of the 3D HD viewer. Select this to enable the slider on the right side of the viewer. This will adjust the brightness of all of your lights all at once to ultimately brighten or darken your scene. Slide it up to brighten your room, and slide it down to darken your room. Once you stop moving the slider, your image will briefly load and display your changes. Then to hide the slider, simply click the brightness icon again. And that's it. Now you're ready to add any and all lights to your designs in ProKitchen software.